Okay, Nick Clark here with RunColo.com. I'm in Sierre, in Zinal for the Sierre Zinal race, one of the big mountain races on the Euro mountain running circuit. I'm here with Max King, who is part of the US contingent. Equipe USA, who's been put together by Pablo Vigil, who is a four-time winner of Sierre Zinal. Max is among the favorites for the race. Hey Max.
I don't know if I'm among the favorites.
Well, you're among the favorites in the US contingent.
All right.
How you doing, Max?
I'm good.
How long you been out here?
Just since Wednesday, so 3 days.
So you feel like you're over the jet lag and you're...
Not at all.
Not at all?
No.
There's Max already lining up an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely got still a little bit of jet lag. Usually I acclimate a lot faster than I have this trip, but it's taken me a little while, and I kind of got a cold, and I think it's kind of killing me now. And I didn't sleep very good last night. My first night I slept great, but I think I slept too long, and so last night I had trouble sleeping. And so now I feel like I'm completely off of where I should be. So
okay, so it's Friday today. The race is on Sunday. Starts at 9 a.m. You feeling like you'll be ready to go by then?
Yeah, I think so. The cold isn't too bad, and like it'll be over by then. I should be, you know, jet lag wise, I'll be back on track, so I should be ready to go by then.
Okay. So Max, why don't you talk a little bit about the crazy schedule you have coming up on the trail scene here? So
yeah, it's a little bit much. So we got this race this weekend, and then I come back for 3 days, leave for Colorado on next Friday, do Pikes Peak on Saturday, and then start Trans Rockies on Sunday. So then 6 days of Trans Rockies, and then I'll have about a week, and then I'm going to do the US 20K Championships out in New Haven, and then come back over here for World Mountain Running Championships in Albania. So that's my schedule for the next couple of weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
that's a heavy trail and mountain running schedule, but and then also you're targeting the US marathon trials.
Yes, in January.
In January, and that's taking place in Houston, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you ran 2:15 in
Baltimore last October, yeah.
Okay. And then you paced recently at the London Marathon in the spring.
Yeah, and on just a 2:13 pace through 20 miles.
Okay. How did that feel?
Really good. It was a pretty good confidence booster at 20 miles. I was still feeling pretty strong, able to surge, and feel pretty confident that I could have kept going at that pace. You know, the last 6 miles, anything can happen. So who knows if I would really would have made it, but it felt pretty good at that point. So.
Okay. So what's the plan? Once you're through the World Mountain Running Championships in Albania, are you going to switch over the focus to the roads?
Yeah, I'll switch over and start doing more, just fewer races and more training, just more specific marathon training after that, and line up, you know, just get in more specific type road and track workouts to develop a little bit of speed, getting the endurance this summer from high mileage and stuff, and yeah, I'll just stop racing quite so much at that point.
So anything in between Albania and Houston?
Yeah, I'll have a couple races, just the 10-mile US Championships in Minneapolis I'll probably do, and maybe like club cross country championships in December or something like that.
Okay. Where are the club crosses this year?
Seattle.
In Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So moving back to this weekend, you know, on the US contingent we have Glenn Randall, who won the Pikes Peak Ascent last year. Kind of came out of nowhere and shocked a few people, and he also won the Mount Evans Road Ascent. And we got Joe Gray out here. Do you know anything about the Euro contingent?
Yeah, they're pretty strong from the looks of it. We've got Kilian Jornet is here, who won it the last 2 years, 3 years?
2 years, yeah, two-time champ.
And then also Marco Gasperi from Italy, who's a world champion mountain runner, and just a great European mountain runner. And so lining up against at least those two, and I'm sure there's at least 5 to 6 more that are going to be pretty hard, pretty good contenders.
So what are you thinking in terms of a strategy? Go out hard, try and break them early, or
no,
settle in and...
I can't do that at this climb. It's just the climb is for me too big, and it's not one that, you know, that's not one of my strong points of the race. So I'm gonna kind of take it easy on the climb and try and stay just within contact with them, and then hopefully have enough left over on the rolling, a little bit more rolling sections in the downhill to keep up and catch up with them, because that's really where my strength is, on the speed sections and the little bit more technical sections. So try to push it on those.
Okay. And sub 235, is that the goal, or sub 229?
Yes, sub 229 would be great.
That's the course record, by the way, Jonathan Wyatt.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not having run it, I have no idea at this point. But I'm assuming, like, just running with the front runners and trying to be up there, that 235 range in there is probably about where I'm gonna end up. Hopefully, as long as I'm strong through the end. So.
And you've seen the second half of the course. What were your impressions of the course from what you've seen?
Actually pretty technical. The rocks that are on it, some fairly rocky sections that are just that right size of rock that is kind of hard to maneuver through, because it's small enough that you can't really step on every individual one, but they're still big enough that you can roll some ankles and have some pretty precarious footing. So if they were any bigger, it'd be easier, and if they were any smaller, it'd be easier. But they're like that right size, like the baby head, ankle buster size, that is going to be tough to get through going fast.
All right, well, keep your ankles intact.
Try.
Keep the goal focused for next January, and thanks for your time, Max. Good luck on Sunday.
Yeah, thanks.